Where's my neck? Everything's a mess.
Yay.
Jeez. Excuse me. Shut up. Why can't we do this?
I
Welcome.
just did it. I said yay.
Welcome to Thesis Dragon with JM and Max, where we talk about the things related to thesis and dragons.
I need to evict myself.
She's trapped in a closet. I sit in the chair, she sits in the chair, and then she looks at the camera and says, why God, why me?
At least that's accurate.
Look in her eyes, it's such fear.
It's not fear, Megan, it's pain.
She says that it's pain, but really she loves it so much.
Okay, anyway, moving on.
Welcome to Thesis Check-In with
Yay.
JM and Megs. Did it right this week, yes!
You said Selena on the brain.
Don't we all?
No.
Well, welcome to this week's Thesis Check-In. I hope you enjoyed our intro.
Oh God.
Fluff.
Wow. There it is.
The other day in my class, a piece of fluff like flew, but I didn't see it, and so I was sitting next to Jocelyn. I just look over and I see her she's a very quiet person, and I normally don't like see her do much. All of a sudden I just see her like like in the middle of class, and I was like, oh my God, Jocelyn's having a stroke. But there's just and then she's like, yes! And I was like, oh, there's a piece of fluff. Yeah, I think I'm doing pretty good so far. I've had a few small mental breakdowns, but then I'm like, stop and work. I'm like,
Yes, that's an exact quote.
I'm like, don't let it get to you, Megan. It's like they're bullies. I'm like, don't let them tell you can't do it. You can, Megan. You can do whatever your heart says you want.
Right, so you're having a little mental breakdown right now, apparently.
Because I was pacing my room and I was just like, oh, so much work to do. Where do I start?
Yeah, I know that feeling.
I hate that feeling because it's like when you have so much work that you like just, you can't choose the spot. Because it's like, especially when all the work is like the same, it's like it'll all take the same amount of time. It's all as arduous. You're like, ugh.
It's like I'd rather just be in bed and then get even further behind.
And that's what I do. I'm like, what should I do? Maybe I'll just watch the next episode. No, that's actually not what I did today. I watched 4 episodes and then I was like, you know, I'm gonna work. I actually did work all day. I worked today on my flat sheets because I have to have a fitting binder, which is, you already have one.
Yeah, you might remember it from the other video that we have.
Oh, that's right, you did show it in a video, I forgot.
I'm sure Megan will have a similar.
Yeah,
Show and
so
tell.
we have to do a fitting binder, which is kind of annoying right now because it's like I want to focus on like my garments, but it's also like that's an important part of the process. So like I get what obviously we have to do and also it's like a professional thing, but in terms of my process this week, I started and cut out, and it's all there on the bed sitting because I'm too afraid to sew it, but I cut out my first final garment!
Yay!
Yay! So I'm like, I feel so ahead of schedule for myself. It's like, so yeah. Let's just enjoy this for a minute. So I started, here's one of the pieces. Oh, so exciting. This is the back bodice piece. They're all cut out and I'm just too scared to sew them together. I do have to lower the neckline too as well, so I was waiting for Jen to get home so I could like put it on her and see. I think I'm gonna lower it like a ½ inch, but it's just scary because it's my final. So I did that this week, worked on a lot more patterns. I got my first rough draft of my final lineup done, meaning I already had my lineup, but my lineup meaning like breakdown of each piece and the fabrics that are being used. And I just have, oh, hello man. There was a man in the window.
Again,
I want to use It's gonna be spring, obviously, and it's gonna be very lightweight linens, cottons, and silk organzas. And so Jenna helped me figure that out because I asked her because she's like she has more knowledge than I do of like the different feels of fabrics, and because I've only been into textiles for about a year and a half
Good
now.
touch.
Yeah, so you've
Got
like
a good
had
touch. I'm just out there.
So that is what I did this week. There was a snow day, which we have a vlog that'll be posted probably a little bit before this. And so we got to just like go out of the apartment and enjoy ourselves, which I felt was really important and like necessary as well, despite the fact that it wasn't really thesis oriented. It was nice to just like breathe and just like let go of everything for a minute. So that was nice. And you also get to see a bit of our mysterious third roommate Vanessa in there as
Oh,
well.
Vanessa.
Sweet little Vanessa.
We had a good time.
That's true.
We were almost blown away.
Oh, I thought you meant blown away as in like we were blown away.
Well, Megan
Not
was
like
certainly blown
away. That's true.
Everything was beautiful.
Yeah.
Just watch that video.
James,
Count
I
how
dare
many
you.
times
I
it's
dare you to
beautiful.
like take a piece of paper and count how many times I say
Just
beautiful.
count
Write it down and then
Just put it in the
comment below
comments.
the video. Mm-hmm.
Because it's a lot.
Oh, he's gonna get so excited by that challenge. He's gonna be like, yes, something to live for. Let's go. Beautiful. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm in this now. 4.
Don't think that's how it's gonna happen.
What did you do this week, Jenna?
I have been doing a lot of prep stuff for Megan. So I have a sample for her to look at that I will pull out later in the video, I guess. And I have some stuff for my thesis specifically. I'm doing some booklets, and I kind of already go over it pretty in depth in my vlog, which is going up concurrently with this, but I will bring them up now.
Yes, please.
So there's this little booklet, which is like a little teaser pamphlet. It's like a little, like, here's a project, and here's the stuff we're gonna do, and here's a fun spread, and here's the links to all the stuff you need to do it. And then here's the back page, and it says the back right now. And that's pretty much all it has going on.
Interesting. Similar to a pop-up book, one might say. I wonder who gave you the inspiration, the influence for this idea.
Yes, pray tell, Megan. Tell me more about how this is similar to a pop-up book.
It's popping up. It's like, there it is.
A couple other rough drafts of some of the other ones, so this is like a little recap of all the people that are helping me out booklet. It takes 2.
It takes 2.
I know. It's
I
cute.
thought 1 was enough, it's not true. It takes 2 of us, you came through. When the journey was rough.
Yeah, it's 2. Dose. So this is a booklet about our video series, and then there's a bunch more about all the other stuff going on. So check the vlog out for that. But that's pretty much been my thing, and I need to work on them even more so that there aren't just pages that say text, 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 text. That is what I am going to be up to tonight, and that is what I've been up to this week. So, would you like to see the sample?
Atonement! I love that movie.
I do too.
Don't look at me.
Oh, jeez.
Jen has a sample for me! What?
It's true.
Glitter, 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 glitter! Oh my gosh! I love it! This is the same sample that I was like, I want to wear this as a scarf. And then I did. And then I wanted to take it, but then I didn't. And she made this for me today.
It's true, I did.
I love it. No, this is what it would look like for the leggings.
I mean, it's just a sample for you to get an idea of like what the yarns would do. So,
Well, I mean like the layering of this. Right? Like, could I do a legging like this?
yes, I mean, you can do a legging like that. You can also do the top with these techniques. So I just wanted to run you through, I did stripes of different stuffs that you know what you can do.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
This stripe here is just the gold on its own. And then you can feel it, it's kind of rough. So what I did with this second stripe is I mixed it with a softer yarn. so that it would soften it. And then it does these fun striations, which are probably not going to show up a lot in this particular angle. But so you see how there's like flecks where there's more gold, where there's more blue, and then it like makes it softer because they're mixed together. So then this third stripe was the gold again by itself, but like on a smaller loop size, so you can see how it's like tighter together.
Yeah.
And then the same thing I did here is I mixed it with another yarn, but this one was more textural, so you can feel the difference between like this like acrylic yarn that's like soft but like not super textured, and then this white yarn that's like soft and textured.
Fuzzy. I like this a lot. I think it might be too heavy. Like for a whole top, like I like the gold mixed in here, but if we did this for the whole top, that might be like real thick.
Okay.
Don't you think? Like it'd be too heavy for like a spring garment.
I mean, I don't know, it depends. So the top part is, I did this like grain for you so you can see it on its own, and then I mixed in this red that is like a lot thicker than the green, so you can see what happens. And then like this side has very distinct like stripes.
Yeah.
But then the back side has like less distinct stripes, so it's like more of a blend. So it's like, you know, you can see, you can use either side, so it's like whatever you prefer, because I know you're gonna mix colors together. And then I did the top part is a yellow and a green that are about the same thickness of yarn, so you can see how they blend together a little bit more seamlessly. So there's still distinct stripes on the front, but the back is like even more like blended almost. So yeah.
I like the blending, but for the top I want it to kind of be like a solid. Like this or like this, because this is what I was saying I also liked for, I mean maybe not all these different styles, but like the same style, like not style, but the same technique, thank you, the same technique all the way down, but like all these different things happening. And here for fun.
Yeah, I mean, I just wanted you to see that texture.
Yeah, I'm not crazy about it.
Okay.
Like it kind of feels scratchy.
Yeah.
I would really like to see what the unicorn yarn looks like as well. But I know that you have to rewind.
Right, well that's gonna look like the gold, except it'll be silver. Because they're the same type of yarn.
Will it feel as kind
Yes.
of... Okay.
They're gonna feel the same. Which is why I think you should mix it with another yarn to soften it, because it's gonna be really scratchy.
Yeah. I like this technique. I like this one, the looser one. I'm gonna be honest, I can't really visually see a difference between this and this.
I mean, yeah, it's fairly negligible, I guess. But this one's definitely tighter.
Oh, is it meaning like
It's
this one's
the
more
stretch.
stretchy?
Yeah.
Okay, then I like this one. I don't like, well, actually, both. So keep all these sections. I really like this as well. I just don't like this. And then I think, I like the red, but then I think in here, this starts to feel a little thick, too thick to me. But I don't know. I kind of like all these techniques.
So, like, with the legging, like, what's the color story?
I still have to figure that out.
Okay.
I know that it's like this this section, but it's gonna be in the realms of like purple, blue, green, and pink.
Okay.
And silver and gold. So just a few colors.
Just a couple.
But I do like this. Like this by itself looks very Lost Boy-esque
Yeah.
and fairy-esque.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So then this will be kind of the sample for the legging then. Snowflakes on the loose. Oh, it's on your sweater, bud.
Oh.
There you go.
My bear sweater. My little bear. I haven't worn this sweater in a video, and I really like the sweater. It's my little fuzzy bear sweater from my fave brand, Lazy Oaf.
She's very fond of you.
I am very fond of you. Please give me a job. I'm just kidding, but I love you. I love you so much. I plug them in every video like it's an ad, but it's not. I just really like their clothing.
It's true.
It's like Jenna and Gatorade. People would think that you're plugging Gatorade, but you just love it so much. I'd be
true.
honored if I could plug you, Lisa.
Had some Arctic Blitz earlier.
I noticed that earlier. Oh, they'll be Northeast check-in next week.
Oh no. That's true. You'll be gone.
I'll vlog though while I'm in Utah. That'll be fun.
Yeah, I'll be vlogging too.
Shredding it on the slopes. Yeah, we should end this so we can get some work done
It's true.
and so I can watch The Walking Dead.
Does it come back tonight?
It does!
Oh boy.
9 p.m. You know, it's the great thing to watch after a day when you've been working really hard, because then you watch it and you're like, oh, all of the people that I love are dead. Well, I feel great.
Well,
Just really lifts your spirits right up.
yeah, sounds real like a real upper. I'll be watching The Young Pope. So good. So intense. But funny.
I still. Oh! More exciting than Valentine's Day. Robert Durst trial is coming up.
Oh, true.
So excited. We've been waiting for that for how many years now? 2?
It's been a while. The Jinx came out when we were sophomores.
I'd just like to say that I'm not in support of Robert Durst. I'm on the side of he is guilty as heck. But it's fine. He'll probably be released.
You never know.
And he'll just walk the streets of New York. We'll probably run into him at Starbucks.
We'll get an Americano together.
Oh, gee. Remember that one time where you and Ryan actually did
Yeah, we got
Americanos?
Americanos.
And then you were like, what's your name? And you were both like,
Rob.
Robert. But you can
Just
call me
Rob.
Rob. Just Rob.
Just Rob.
Tonight.
Oh boy. And that's it, folks.
Thanks for tuning in this week. Tune in next week for, oh, not next week. In the week after next. Yes, that's right. Tune in the week after next for more fun and shenanigans with JM and Megs. I think I just made our outro. I thought we were trying to talk like really disgusting white male newscasters.
Wasn't what I was going for, but that's where we went, I guess.
Oh, that's the vibe you were giving off.
And we're done.
I want to give a shout out to in our video.
Who?
Yusuke.
Oh, Yusuke.
Yusuke, I love you. And I hope that other people love you too. You deserve so much love and happiness in the world. He speaks English, right?
Yes, Maggie.
Okay. Well, Yusuke, if you watch this, you are loved by so many people, and so many women would be so lucky to go out with you, Yusuke. I'm sorry they made a fool out of you on public television. You did not deserve that. But you could have found love in season 2. We just don't know because we don't live in Japan. I love you, Yusuke.
Alright.
It was just awful.
Anyway, we have a lot of feelings. Terrace House is real intense.
I just-
Where's part 2, Netflix? This is who's really letting us down.
Oh. What's her face is leaving?
Oh my gosh, Naomi's
Naomi.
leaving.
You know why she's probably leaving?
I know me.
You know why she's leaving? Because she's in love with Yuya, and she's like,
No, she's not. Remember, she just says because her boyfriend of 6 years
Oh.
had the same name. What a wild ride this show is.
it's so good.
Alright.
I don't know. This is.
Really don't know what you were going for.
What's that?
Megan, you got a third friend over there I don't know about?
Hi, Jenna.